Blessed be and welcome to my channel. As the full moon approaches, I wish to share with you how I work with oracle cards, not as a divination tool, but as a ritual tool as we create my full moon Winds of Change tea. My name is Kayla Alyssa, and I am the Wayward Witch. Tonight is a full moon. In my practice, this is a time of duality, a time of balance between light and dark, and therefore it's a great time to harmonize opposing forces. In a future video, I will explain in more detail my off-book approach to holistic moon workings, but today there is more important work calling me forth. Now, before we get started, I do need to share a little background on my workings with tarot and oracle decks. Back in the 80s, when I purchased my first tarot deck, I believe it was the Unicorn deck, I only knew one purpose for them: divining a possible future. Over time, I realized that depending on such things as your empathic ability or the ability to manifest your world, the readings could become self-fulfilling prophecy. And if the cards weren't in your favor, that could not always be a good thing. Again, this is my personal experience and story that I'm sharing with you, so I personally stopped working with them in this way. Divination in general is just not something that calls to me, but ritual always has. So in my 30s, I started working with decks in a very different way. I would purposefully select cards to tell a narrative. In many ways, it has a similar energy to the workings of a petition, sigil, or even mojo bag. The cards became the written word. They became the symbol of the collection of herbs or fetishes that I could use in any workings. In today's ritual, the cards set the intention or the narrative for the tea blend that I'm sharing with you to help us cope with all that is happening in the world today. Last night, I was gifted a download from my plant spirit allies to help me rewrite the narrative with the simple aid of a tea. Now, no tea is going to save the world or solve all its problems, but it is what I need right now to work through what I'm witnessing and what we are facing. I am a person of color, so trust me, it's hitting me hard, but it is also calling on my ancestral lineage as an island Shakti shaman to work the root. In my practice, the root is my soul self, the core of who I am and am meant to be. When creating teas and oils, I also start with the root of the matter and build the energy up. Today, the root or foundation of the tea is detox. Working with dandelion root, I accept her energy to detoxify my mind and emotions, my heavy heart and spirit for the overwhelming negative energy and actions that are occurring. By detoxifying, my goal is to remove these unproductive energies so that I can wash them away and make way for the winds of change to come in. There is no doubt that change is needed. Allow elderflower to shift the detoxified energy and change it into something fresh, new, and positive, allowing productive energy to come in. Fear is now detoxified and the energy can change to courage. We need the courage to face the ugly truths, but more so, we need communication with each other. It starts with listening, but to truly communicate, we have to have a dialogue, and it needs to stem from a place of compassion. The narrative has now been written. We must choose to heed the lessons of the plant allies. We also need to work on healing the ancestral wounds on both sides and find a way to move forward. If you have this deck and some or all of these herbs, you can work with the rituals provided in the guidebook itself. I prefer to write my own spells and rituals and encourage you to use your own words, but I do wish to share my intentional settings and prayers with you for this tea. The plant spirit allies assisting in this working are dandelion root, elderflower or berry, motherwort or any adaptogen that you have available, St. John's wort, and marshmallow root or leaf. The tea will be a bit bitter, so I recommend using an infused herbal honey or syrup, perhaps the rose one we created together previously, or any sweetener of your choice. Now let's begin with the prayer of intention and dedication. Grandmother Dandelion, your energy is to dig deep and get to the heart of the matter so that we may purify and cleanse the energies that no longer serve us. I am grateful for the foundation that you have provided us in this working. Grandmother Elder of transition and change, transform what was into all that can be. Help us change fear to hope, hate to love, and allow pain to heal. Grandmother, Motherwort, my Mama Bear Spirit, strengthen us with the fortitude of your spirit, that we may have the courage to deal with what the world is asking of us, to face the ancestral wounds that need cleansing and healing, and the courage to believe that we can be the change that we need to see in this world. Grandfather St. John's Wort, open the line of communication first within ourselves, that we can face our own shadows and resentments and the ancestral stories that were shared. Help us work with the spirit of this plant tribe to detoxify the narrative and change the outcome. Let us then step to our brothers and sisters in the spirit of open and positive communication from a place of honesty, but most important, a place of compassion. Grandmother Marshmallow Leaf, you provide a salve to our hearts to ease the pain and hurts that are long held. Bring forth the energy of compassion, love, and understanding. Let this be the energy that fuels the movements we need to take and the dialogues that we need to have. Spend time infusing all of these energies into this tea. As you're stirring, stir in the intentions. Add sigil work, add crystals to charge it. Whatever is going to help you manifest the desire that you're looking for. I am grateful for the plant spirit medicine and the magic that it can unfold to teach us the lessons that we so desperately need right now. May you find under your full moon this night a way to embrace the dark, to find the light, and live in balance. Now, I will be following this video today with another working towards these goals that I'm crafting to charge under the full moon tonight. I hope that you will find some inspiration from my workings. Please know I will continue to hold sacred and safe space for you here. My name is Kayla Alyssa, the Wayward Witch, and through my lineage I am in service to my community as a Shakti shaman. Blessed be, and namaste.